Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching Daytime. Financial stress is one of the leading causes of divorce in the United States. And if you or your spouse has lost a job and your bills are just piling up, well, oftentimes the pressure can just be too much for a couple to bear. But there are ways to survive money trouble and save your relationship. Relationship expert and author of It's That Simple, Bree Maresca-Kramer, has that advice. Hi, Bree.
Hi.
I can imagine that there are a lot of people going through this right now.
Yes.
And do you have a lot of clients coming to you with these issues?
I actually see in a lot of my practice that normally financial pressures are very, very difficult in a relationship, but especially right now because this is striking people's a primal core fear in them of survival.
Sure.
People that are losing their homes and their jobs, and these are big things that are occurring. So the most important things couples can, I have 6 things, but the most important thing is not to blame each other, not to point the finger at each other and attack each other.
Okay.
Because that is so toxic and can actually implode the best of relationships.
But it's the easiest thing to do, unfortunately, at times, and sometimes you don't realize it.
Right.
So how do we get past that? Do we have to take a step back and look at ourselves? What do we do?
And it's staying very conscious and realizing that that fear within is what's really going on within you, and it's not attacking your partner with that fear, but addressing that fear and actually talking it out and not becoming another failed statistic. It's saying, coming to your partner and saying, honey, I'm really scared. You know, I don't know what we're going to do. Let's work together. How do we do this? Instead of saying, it's all your fault, you know.
Right, which kind of plays into your next point. You say acceptance. You have to accept it and say, hey, it is what it is.
Absolutely.
Which is very tough to do at times.
It's an amazing dynamic, but what we resist actually persists. So the faster we can accept, this is the current situation right now, this is where we are, this is what's happening, then we can move forward. But the longer we hold on to, well, we could spend this last year, or we could have done this last year, or 5 years ago we were living in this house, it slows you down. You have to accept what is, make peace with it, and then you get to move forward through it.
And a good word that you said a minute ago is we. You use the we word. You say develop a team-centered relationship.
Yes.
Kind of like you would with a sports team.
Absolutely.
You got to make it work.
Absolutely. If one of our team members was down, if they were having a bad day and they weren't performing, we would never blame them or criticize them because we know that would cause them more anxiety and they wouldn't be able to perform and you know, make that score. So we want to treat our partner the same way. We're on the same team. We're working together to get to the same goal and to get through this together. So at the end, we're still together and we're even more solid and more secure with each other.
Well, and speaking of security, communication is key because that helps you get to that secure part of the relationship and the trust and that you know you want to move forward. So you say talk it out instead of becoming another statistic. Do people really just stop talking when things get really, really tough? I know sometimes they do in my relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. And not to pinpoint men, but men naturally will withdraw and go into their cave when they're under pressure and they're trying to figure things out. And women, we want to talk. So we kind of go after them and say, well, come here, let me talk to you. So that definitely causes such friction because he's wanting to retreat, figure it out. She's wanting to talk to feel better.
So how do you find that happy medium then?
It's really having an understanding, each person saying, okay, as the woman saying to your husband, okay, I know he needs to retreat a little bit. This is natural, this is normal for him. I'm going to stay conscious of this. And as the woman, or as the man saying, I know she needs to talk. She needs to talk so she can feel better. And just staying really conscious that we're different creatures. Men and women are different creatures. We think differently, we process differently, and we handle stress differently. And it's just staying really conscious of that and having the tools to work through it.
Right, and one of the tools is kind of a positive attitude. Real quick, you say take positive, productive action.
That well, two points to that. First, budget, budget, budget. We want to spend what we can spend right now. And second, stay focused on the good stuff.
I got to tell you, it's really good advice. Bree Maresca-Kramer, thank you so much. The author of It's That Simple, and you can pick up her book online. Just head to daytimeonline.tv and click on web links. We will link you there. Stay with Daytime. We will be right back.